Hello, everyone. Welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean Collins, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So it's that time again. It's time for your monthly Tarotscope readings for the month of February 2022, and it's going to be for your North Node by sign and house. Now, if you're new to the channel, the reason I use your North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is the reason why you were born, what you were here to learn and accomplish. So you have much more in common with people that share your North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign. Now, if you're unfamiliar with your North Node, in the description box below, there's going to be some links where you can watch some videos, and also a link to look up your chart so you can find out where your North Node is. So let's get started on the readings. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope readings for everybody who has their North Node in Aries and or the first house, and it's going to be for February 2022. I'm going to connect the energies and then we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month, from the 1st to the 15th. This side over here represents from the 16th to the end of the month. And this month I did something a little bit different too. For each of the North Nodes, I did a book divination using one of my favorite North Node books, Jan Spiller's Astrology for the Soul. And so I took one little point for each of the North Nodes, and what I got for you North Nodes in Aries and or the first house was trusting yourself, trusting in your abilities, trusting in who you are as a person, trusting in life, trusting in the universe. And it was a very strong message that came out. And the card that popped out here is, you can see the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, waiting for things to develop, waiting for things to grow. And it's really interesting that that card popped up because if you've ever had any experience with growing anything from a seed, or even just growing a small plant to a big plant, one of the things is that you have to have trust as in growing something. And that's true not only with gardening or growing something, but with a lot of things in life, that when you put in the work, that you've done the right things, you've planted the right seeds, and that you trust that that is going to come to fruition. And that's a big message for you right now, you North Nodes and Aries, is trusting in who you are and in your abilities. And in this first half of the month, I can see the way this is playing out for you is, I'm seeing that this first half of the month is, think about a perspective shift. Okay, seeing things in a new light and in a different way. Because what I'm getting here for this first half of the month is something that could be plaguing some of you, is a lot of thoughts, possibly like negative thoughts that are rolling around inside your head. And it could even be also maybe some like negative situations around you also, or so it could be either or both, um, where there could be some um, kind of negativity and doubt seeping in. Okay, and that's why this is coming in, is that realize that when you were born with your north node in Aries and or the first house, you were born to be a leader. And I know that might scare some of you, okay? But you're born to be a leader. You're born to be uh, a warrior. Um, Warrior in the sense that it doesn't matter, what age you are, what gender, it doesn't matter. Like warrior in the sense that you are supposed to go out and forge a path forward without explaining yourself to other people, without having to get permission from other people. And because you've had so many lifetimes of supporting others, and that's what one of your gifts is. You are an amazing supporter of people in your life, in your life, in relationships, in your work, whatever you do. Okay, but this is a time for you to step out, because when you trust in yourself, and see, that's what this is. When you think of Aries in the first house, one of the words that comes up a lot is self-confidence. And self-confidence, it's a word that is almost like overused, in the sense that we're just like, yeah, self-confidence. But truly what self-confidence is having self-confidence is trusting that you are enough. See, that's what people don't talk about. Yeah, and so these phrases become very kind of mundane and trite, like, yeah, self-confidence. But when you think about it, a person who is confident and self-confident is that they are trusting that when they walk in a room, they are enough, that they trust in their skills, they trust in their abilities. They don't have, as opposed to trust, they don't have doubt. Okay, so that's what being self-assured is. And you are enough. You have the seeds within you of greatness. You have the seeds within you that, if you haven't developed it, and that's what's coming out, there's this struggle, and the thing that keeps coming to my mind is getting back to the whole growing analogy. One of the times when something that's growing, probably its hardest moment, is when it's in the ground and that seed is sprouting and trying to push its way up into the sunlight. Once it breaks ground and gets through any obstacles, rocks, bad weather, once it gets up and takes root, it becomes much stronger. But the most like perilous time for a seed is that breaking through. And I feel like this is what's happening in your life right now, where this is trying to break through, but you could be getting some static, either inner dialogue that's coming in, like doubts, or from outside. Now, the way that this is going to change is there is going to be something this first half of the month in February that, if you listen very carefully, I see that there is going to be a situation where you are going to be either like given a compliment, or you are going to be given help in some way. You are going to be shown some value. And it could even be like a person coming in from the past saying, like, you made an impact in my life, thank you very much. Or it could be a situation that is happening currently in your life. And what that is that those are seeds. The universe is trying to fertilize this seed in you to grow, is trying to help you grow. Okay, watering it, like I said, getting it, nurturing this seed. So recognize when that happens, when you get a compliment, or if you do something really well, that is watering that seed to grow in you. Okay, and that's going to increase your self-confidence. Now, going off over here to the second half of the month, so watch for that in the first half. Now, the second half of the month, What I'm seeing in particular is I am seeing um, kind of an inner struggle between the head and the heart again, okay? But the way this is going to play out in the second half of the month is I feel that there is going to be a test for you to, like, it's going to be like a fork in the road, is what I'm seeing, where you can go in one direction or the other, and depending on where you are on your path, there's going to be, see, the reason the challenges are coming up for you is that, okay, the struggle is part of you becoming the leader, the warrior, the self-confident, self-trusting person that you're meant to be. Because um you know, we're only as good as the tests that we overcome. And that is more so true when you have a north node in Aries under the first house, okay? Becoming that person you're supposed to, there's going to be challenges that have to be overcome. That's what is, you know, a warrior that's untested, um, that doesn't, has never overcome anything. We don't know how they're going to perform. A ship that is built for amazing voyages is only as good as the storms that it can weather. If it's not tested, you don't know how it's going to react in the storm. So when things happen in your life and you're challenged by other people, situations, even within yourself internally, realize that that is a chance for you to overcome and say, you know what? I am enough. I know enough. I got this. And it's a chance for you to prove yourself. Okay. And I see that is going to be a big opportunity, um, you know, in this second half of the month. Again, what I'm seeing here, two things. Okay. I'm seeing help coming from other people, either in relationships, and you can see, you know, this archangel on the Lover's card. It's not just about love. Okay. It's about relationships. It's about connection. It's about connection to the universe. And it's about, you know, receiving help from the universe. Okay, so first half of the month. Second half of the month, you got the Six of Pentacles here. Okay, um, and what I'm seeing here is that, again, there is going to be situations to where you are going to be given opportunities to look back on your skills and what you've offered and how you've helped people, because remember, the stronger that you can become, uh, the better you can become for those around you in the world. The more you can step into your personal power, that self-confidence, okay, the better human being you are for all of us on the planet. And that's what's wanting to come up. So just realize you have this seed of greatness within you, okay? Allow it to come up. Don't allow, you know, internal storms, external storms, or obstacles to get in your way. Be who you were born to be, and go out there and step into your power. Do not be afraid of it. And you're going to see your life transform in amazing ways. So thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, spending some time. Much appreciation. If you like the video, if you could press the like button, it helps a lot. And also a quick comment. Anytime you want to reach out with any questions, be more than happy. I love connecting with you all in the comments, and it does help the algorithm gods for the channel. So again, thank you so much, and we'll see you on some more videos. Many blessings.